What's up, guys? Today I'm going to go over a few of the options and strats to basically try and take out land vehicles and other vehicles in Battlefield 1. With the nerf to the light tank from the beta, the one thing you got to realize is that a good driver has the gun skill and situational awareness to do well regardless of whatever you try to do, especially if you attack him solo, so that you're going to have to deal with. On that note though, when you work as a team and you use the gadgets, which I'll go over, you can take out tanks in seconds. So I've heard a lot of the arguments about them being overpowered, but for the most part, if you have a whole group or a whole squad of assault players taking out tanks and you're accurate with your shots, good chance you'll take them out pretty quick. So teamwork's key here. With regard to the classes, all of them have the light tank grenade. It's not going to be enough to take it out on its own, but say 3 or 4 medics tossing it might be able to do significant damage. For medic and scout, that's basically though about it for major tank killing like equipment you can use. You can do that. Maybe the scout has the trap bomb, but it's certainly not going to destroy a tank, so you have to go to the other classes. With regard to assault is by far your best bet. You can get dynamite, which is basically this version of C4, anti-tank grenades and mines, and an AT rocket, so it's geared to take the thing down. Support has a limpet charge, which will do quite a bit of damage to a tank as well, but you only get one of them, and it's probably not going to be enough to take the thing out. Maybe disable a track. As expected, light tanks take more damage, or take less damage than heavy tanks from all sources of damage. Anti-tank grenades are incredibly useful and can keep you mobile. They do lots of damage, like anywhere between like 25 to 40, depending on where you hit and which tank you're hitting. Light anti-tank grenades do less damage, like I said, but you can be effective as a team with them, especially if you don't have assault on the go. AT rockets are probably your best bet. They do it probably about 18 to 20 damage a piece, and you get 4 of them, so you can do nearly all the equivalent of tank damage. And 2 of you operating at once, that's lots of damage output. If you stick clusters of dynamite on a tank and all of the clusters, it will blow it up completely. Tanks have blind spots, especially if the guy's focused in first person and even in third. So attacking him from the back, but not quite directly behind him, because if he backs up, he'll kill you, is the best way to attack a tank. Same goes with mines. They do 50 damage to a heavy tank, and you get 3 of them. And so obviously 2 are needed to blow it up. I like sneaking behind, putting one in the back and the front, so if he sees me, he'll drive right into the mine. Or sometimes I'll get fancy and just shoot a mine and kill him. You'll see it in the video. With regard to planes, there's AA weapons and stationary weapons to help you try and take them out. But for the most part, since there's no lock-on weapons, you can whittle it down with overall damage if you team shoot it with an LMG or something like that, because they take damage from all sorts of sources. But there's no direct way to take it out besides the AA. Some tips for you guys today. Flank and have some cover to stay undetected. Try to hit the sides and back of the tank for most damage. Be aware that a bad angled shot, one that'll basically graze the tank instead of directly hitting it, will reflect away and no damage will be done. So remember your angles. Try and hit it directly and not at a side angle. Individual parts of vehicles can be destroyed and disabled now. Taking out the tracks makes it immobile. Shooting the turret means it can't shoot back at your team until either the driver repairs it or he waits for the disabled to repair, which is about 20 seconds or so of him not being able to do anything. When you're shooting, try to move around to a different spot when you shoot the tank. So you shoot him and you hit him. Chances are his damage indicator will tell you the direction of where you are, so that's where he's going to look. Try and now hit him from a different angle, so that way when he looks to where you just were, you won't be there anymore. Ideally, you'll have multiple teammates that can focus fire to disable a tank as well or take it out immediately. Otherwise, he might just back up, pop smoke, repair, and now you're out of rockets if you're a solo player. So, with regard to taking out vehicles, your best bet is to focus fire as a team, like I stated earlier in the video. Have a couple people play assault. Use the anti-tank rockets and anti-tank grenades or mines, and do your best. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos, share if you think a buddy would like it. Have a good one, YouTube.